Hi everybody. Hi Robbie. Hi Jack. Hello Dom. The gang's all here. Are we rolling? Is it working? It's so frustrating when we get a lag. I feel like it should be working. Hello Dom. Okay, there we go. So how long's that? That is about a 20-second lag. Mark Hayward says, hello, Apprentice Well Inspector reporting for duty. Hello. Hello, Caprice. I've got my Emperor's Children t-shirt on today. Save Fulgrim, which is styled after the Ferris Bueller badge for fans of 80s movies. So yeah, I'm very pleased with this. I've been invited onto a proper Warhammer YouTuber's channel, so I might wear this on his channel on Tuesday night. I'll see if I can grab the link and share it here, so you can all say, oh, I watched that Warhammer person. Yeah, I will pop it in the chat. Hey, Emperor's Children, the purplest of all the legions. And yeah, how is everybody? How's everyone doing? I've had a bit of an up and down week, mostly a good weekend, I'd say. If I was trying to put it in percentage of like feeling calm to feeling stressed out, probably about, I don't know, 40% was like fear and anxiety, and the rest has been actually quite a nice weekend. And I played board games with some friends yesterday, which was so wholesome. My friends Tom, Ipek, Sarah and Alex came over, and we played a game called Ravine, and we played a space worker allocation game, and we had pizza. It was really nice. Hello, good evening, Dead Pixel Dave. I hope everybody is doing very well themselves. There are 19 of us already here in the chat. My prediction is that it's actually still light outside. My prediction is... Oh, what games did you play, Jim? My prediction is that I think now that it's becoming summer evenings and it's going to be lighter, I think we'll have less people in the chat at Sunday on 8 o'clock, because there's so much more fun stuff you can do on a Sunday at 8. So, you know, we'll just keep rallying, we'll keep going and seeing how long people want to play Fighting Fantasy. When they could be out in the sunshine, let's face it, having drinks or being away. Thank you, Robbie. At 40%, I'll take what I can get. Yeah, do you know what I mean? The other thing I should do is probably put the link in the chat for my t-shirts. It's on Redbubble, but I always have to look it up. Redbubble, Save Fulgrim. Let's see if my t-shirt pops up. I feel like it should be the only Save Fulgrim t-shirt on there. Yeah, here we go. Redbubble actually downgraded me recently. I'm a standard person, so I have to, yeah. That basically means my Redbubble merch is not very good, so they put you on like the lowest standards. Okay, so that is for my Fulgrim t-shirt. Does anybody know this channel that I've been invited onto to talk to this lovely painterly Michael? Would be interested to know if people have watched his channel before. I know him because we both work for a games charity called Game Therapy. So I've met him at Salute. We haven't worked together before, but yeah, looking forward to seeing him. Hello, Alex. Oh, it's lovely to see Alex. Alex, my roses, none of them have got any buds at all yet. And this time last year, I had loads of buds. So I'm really worrying. Should I be worried? Alex is our resident gardener. So of course, he makes all the wells look beautiful after we've inspected them. I hope everybody is doing good. So Jim was playing Trajan and Far Away. Ooh, I'd like to check those out. I also have, obviously, Relic, which I really want to play, which is a Warhammer board game in the style of Talisman, but it's as you all know, Talisman takes so long to play, so we might leave that. Oh yes, remember to like the video, everybody. Yes, please, thank you. So, I suppose... oh, Caprice is saying, playing Warhammer Underworlds for the first time tomorrow, so I am painting Lumineth, Silly High Elves. Where's my elf? A little grey elf. So he needs to be painted. My friend Alex and Sarah, who came over, they are they paint, so I might do some painting at their house. They're painters. Robbie says my roses have plenty of growth but no buds. Brilliant. Okay, that's good. It means it's a UK-wide thing. Don't worry, they're all over the place. They'll start when it starts to warm up a bit. Okay, lovely. Is that Techless? I don't know. We got it in our mystery box that we had to unbox. Jim will be able to tell us. Yeah. The Emperor taking the register of Primarchs. Fulgrim. 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 Ferrus Manus. Anyone? Hey, Willcat. Chemical symbol. Eldrad Ulthran. Primed and brushed, ready for some colour. Oh, you primed her. Him. I know it's a him. Thank you for dry brushing and priming, Jim. That's true love. That's true friendship. If someone does your priming and dry brushing, you've made a true friend. So I suppose without further ado, we should head back into the dungeon. But I would love to hear from any of you in the chat how your week has been, how your mental health has been. There are 21 of us, so let's get this show on the proverbial. Here we go. DEATHTRAP dungeon. We're back in the dungeon. Let's see what happened last time. What had we done? Ah, yes! We snuck down into the borehole. And yeah, we had to fight a giant creature. But as well inspectors, it's our duty. It was the typical type of recess that had to be explored. So we did our duty as well inspectors. But now we have a choice. You step around the great bulk of the dead rock grub and peer into the darkness of its borehole. You can only see a few meters, but you are able to make out that it inclines slightly and is wet from the secreted slime of the rock grub. Robbie says, didn't the rub eat us? Maybe? Oh, hello, Neil. Thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. Andy, MC Fisher, Michael Holmes, and Mostly Harmless. Welcome to the Mirror Manga membership. Thank you so much, Neil. We celebrated 100 Mirror Manga memberships this week, which is just insane and really wonderful. Thank you all so much for being members. And I am looking to do some fun members only videos, so we'll make that a thing. Philip says, the grub's wife takes revenge. And Robbie says, nice, Neil. Yes, thank you so much, Neil. Super supportive. I really appreciate you fanning people up. It super helps. So, if we wish to explore the borehole and potentially run into the grub's wife, please type bore, B-O-R-E, in the chat. If you would rather walk west along the tunnel, please write west in the chat. I am inspired by... Who's gone off for beer? Inspired by Dom Elf Kicker. I'm going to quickly run and get my chocolate. So I'll be 2 seconds. And yeah, a good opportunity to show off my Fulgrim t-shirt again. Safe Fulgrim. Oh, Robbie, thank you so much. Amazing. So welcome to Mirror Manga Chat. Kieran Pobovsky-Jones, Askewpart, Luke, Stick Monkey, and Commander Neo 60. You're so welcome to the Mirror Manga gang. I think I'm going to be on the web channel that I'm going to be on Tuesday night at 9 PM. Said, we're hosting Mirror Manga's Grimdark Buddies. Which I don't think is the name of this channel, but it's a really cute icon that somebody had made for me. So yeah, I completely lost my train of thought. Let's look at the votes here. I think that's a side effect of the meds, just to use that as an excuse. Yes, Jim says Robbie and Neil MVPs. Absolutely. Robbie and Neil consistently every week. Thank you with the memberships. So much love. Right. We've got a lot of West. Oh, and Robbie, welcome back to Dreadnought. 7 months of Dreadnought. We're so happy to have you. Callum, not sure how much I've missed, but let's go explore the borehole. So this is interesting. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people saying West. 7 people. And just 2 people who want to go into the borehole. So as your wish is my, thingamabob. Well, you're running this game really, everybody, not me, let's face it. Let's go west and see what happens. Oh no. I was not expecting this. Tapping the side of the borehole with your sword, you tread your way blindly. Did I just click west? You tread your way blindly through the sticky slime. Oh, Sticky Monkey is watching this during a uni tutorial. Stick Monkey. It was either Neil or Robbie Stick Monkey who gifted you the membership. You're so welcome. We got eaten last time. Oh my gosh, so have I just misclicked? Okay, we wanted to go west. I'm sorry, everybody. Let's go back. So we want to go west. Sorry, that was a misclick. My bad. After a long walk down the tunnel, you come to a dead end. A large mirror reaching from the ceiling to the floor hangs on the end wall, and in the dim light you can just make out your own reflection. Yeah, I click borehole again. Dope. If you wish to take a closer look in the mirror, please type mirror in the chat. If you would rather make the long walk back to the last junction in the tunnel in order to head east, please type walk into the chat, which would be lovely. Still going through my Easter egg chocolate, everybody. Very delicious. I got a Kit Kat Lotus cookie Easter egg, and it was so nice. Like, no, what was it? Biscoff. That Biscoff flavour, so good. Callum says bookmark. One, 2, 3 for mirror. 4 for mirror. 5. I think one person said walk. Mark says mirror. Empress children always like the mirror, says Aztec. You're so right. That's so true. Okay, I think we're going to do as Callum suggested. We'll place a bookmark and we will take a closer look in the mirror. Mirror, mirror. Absolutely. Oh, Lord, you step up to the mirror and are amused by your distorted reflection. Your head looks large as a pumpkin and your face is exceedingly strange. Suddenly, without warning, a terrible pain pounds through your head and you try to look away from the mirror, but you are unable to. Some evil force is keeping your eyes glued to your own reflection. Geez, this is bad. You grip your head in your hands and realise with horror that it's expanding. You can withstand it no longer. And blacking out with the pain, you fall unconscious to the floor, never to wake. Wowie zowie. What a way to go. Death by inflated head. That's very Empress Children, isn't it, as well? Big heads. Luckily, Callum told us to bookmark. So, thank you, Callum. Let's make the long walk back to the last junction in the tunnel in order to head east. Okay. Passing the Rock Grub's borehole on your left, you soon arrive at the junction. You take a quick look down the tunnel leading south, but do not see anybody approaching. Quickening your step, you hurry on east. Okay. You walk down the passage. Oh no. We're not good with pits. You walk down the passage and soon find yourself standing at the edge of a deep, dark pit. The passage continues east on the other side of the pit. You think you could possibly jump over the pit, but you're not sure. There's a rope hanging down from the ceiling over the centre of the pit. Is anybody here having deja vu? Was it Firetop Mountain? Okay, will we throw our shield over the pit and jump after it? Will we jump over the pit, carrying all our possessions? Or will we reach for the rope with the sword to enable us to swing across? So please type throw, jump, or rope into the chat, and that will help us decide what to do. I'm going to text my friend Tom, who said, what am I up to? Streaming. Let's get him on here. Let's get him adding to the numbers on the stream. Come join. Come join the stream, Tom. Tom was one of the people that we played board games with this weekend. His nickname is Moomin. He's a good egg. Bloody hell, there's a lot of one-click death in this one. Yeah. The theme hospital death, lol. Isn't a pit just a dry well? Shouldn't cause us any problems. I like your style. Robbie, sounds like it needs filling with water to me. Okay, we've got 1 for throw, least popular. 1, 2, 3 for jump, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 for rope. Good evening, my salad days. You're welcome. So I think rope is the most popular, so let's give that a go. I'm going to bookmark just because we've died quite a lot already. And let's do rope, which has proved to be the most popular. Gripping the rope firmly. Ah, you step back to take a running jump. However, in the dim light, you do not notice that someone has cut the rope almost in two, just a little way above the section you're holding. Oh, it must be the damn competitors. As you swing out across the pit, it suddenly breaks and you scream with fear as you plunge headlong into the depths below. Oh gosh. You land heavily on your back, but luckily your backpack cushions your fall. You lose 1 skill point and 2 stamina points. Okay, this isn't as bad as I thought it would be. We're not dead. The darkness is almost pitch black at the bottom of the pit, and you crawl along the floor, groping in front of you. Suddenly, your hand touches something cold, hard, and smooth. The object is small and round, but you cannot figure out what it is. You place it in your backpack, hoping to see what it is once out of the pit. You continue to crawl forward, and soon reach the pit wall. It's too smooth to climb, and you have to cut your hand and toe holes in it with your sword. This takes a long time. But finally, you climb out of the pit on the east side. You immediately check out the object in your backpack and discover that you've found an orb of blood red ruby. You are absolutely delighted and head off east in high spirits, whistling softly under your breath. How do you whistle under your breath? That's a normal whistle, and then I guess under my breath would be like... So that's what we're doing. We're happily whistling under our breaths. Out of the pit reference there. What's that, Neil? Am I being obtuse? I don't know the out of the pit reference. Sorry, I can't stop eating chocolate. It's a problem, I know. Also, Prancing Pony, Lord of the Rings tea mug. So much tea. There's nothing like tea and chocolate. So delicious. The tunnel makes a sudden left turn and continues north as far as you can see. You soon arrive at a closed wooden door in the left-hand wall. If you wish to open the door, please type door in the chat. If you would like to keep going north, please type north in the chat. Yes, Jackdaw, we are bookmarking all the time. You got those galaxy things. What galaxy things, Tom? Welcome to the chat, everybody. Moomin has arrived. Robbie, wow, that's a lot of tea. What galaxy things have I got, Tom? A mystery. Door, door, door. 5 door. 6 door. 7 door. That is a proper tea mug. It is salad. I'm just seeing a row of doors. Yeah, we're going to do the door. Let's face it. Oh, illustration. Look at that. Who's this fella? I can see some knights. Those chocolate galaxy things from yesterday. Oh, yes. Good shout, Tom. I should definitely... If I get through the Easter egg chocolate, I'll go and unbag the galaxy things. Thank you for the reminder, Tom. It is Yorkshire tea. Of course, Robbie. Who do you think I am? The door opens into a large candlelit room filled with the most extraordinary lifelike statues of knights and warriors. A white-haired old man, dressed in tattered rags, suddenly jumps out from behind one of the statues and starts to giggle. Though he looks like a fool, the sparkle in his eyes makes you think there's more to him than is apparent. In a high-pitched voice he says, "Oh good, another stone for my garden. I'm glad you've come to join your friends. Now I'm a fair man, and so I'll ask you a question. If you answer correctly, I'll let you go free, but if you answer wrong, I'll turn you to stone. He starts to chuckle again, obviously pleased with your arrival. Oh no. Will you wait for his question? If so, please type a question mark in the chat. Will you attack with your sword? If so, please type attack in the chat. Or will we run away? If so, please type run in the chat. So question mark, attack, or run. Run, fly, you fools, fly. What will we do? A lot of question marks are happening. Welcome, Peter Dyer. Thank you for your vote. I'm an Earl Grey Moomin personally, says Thomas. I am too. I love Earl Grey as well. I think with this drug that I'm taking, I'm not allowed to have bergamot because it's too like grapefruit. Weird, but yeah, I'm trying to avoid Earl Grey because of my meds. I'm sure 1 cup of Earl Grey wouldn't do anything, but I'm a bit wary of messing around. Okay, so everybody would like the question. If you do know the answer to this riddle, as Neil thinks he does, please don't do a spoiler in the chat. Let's try and work it out. The old man points to one of the statues. You recognise it immediately. It is the knight who started the Trail of Champions. Oh no, bless him. The agonised look on his face, locked in stone for eternity. The old man smiles, saying, "This man weighs 100 pounds plus half his weight. How much does he weigh?" What will you answer? 100 pounds, 150 pounds, or 200 pounds? I think I know this. I think I know the answer, but it's up to you. You are leading us through Death Trap Junction. This is a choose your own adventure. So, answers in the chat. Oh, that sounds amazing. Earl Grey Red Bush tea. I'm jelly. Jelly welly. Oh, I don't see any guesses in the chat. Do we maybe have a glitch? 200 easy, says Callum. Well, hang on a minute. The man weighs 100 pounds plus half his weight. So wouldn't it be, he weighs 100 pounds plus half of his weight, which would be 50, right? So wouldn't it be 150? How have you come to 200, the people that have come to 500? Failed GCSE math, so I'm not trying, said Salad. I want to say 150, but riddle. Callum says 100 plus 200 divided by 2 equals 100 plus 100. Oh. It's our brains. Can't you hear the whirring? Yeah, I can hear my brain is overheating. MC Fisher, this is a really stupid riddle. It's recursive, right? If this guy was real, his weight would be infinite as he keeps growing in weight. Yep, the infinite weighed heavily person. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3 people saying 200 and only one firm commitment on 150. So I think let's bookmark and try it to the wrong screen. Place a bookmark and let's turn to £200. Let's give this a try. Still smiling. Ugh. The old man looks at you and says, "Well done, stranger. You have answered correctly. I wish you good fortune during the rest of the Trial of Champions, and to this end I shall increase your powers." Woo! Good job to Mark and Callum for 200. He then mutters a few more unintelligible words and you feel a powerful surge soar through your body. You gain 1 point to each of your skill, stamina and luck scores. You bid the old man farewell and leave his room to continue north along the passage. Good job, maths friends. Let's turn to page 100. His weight doesn't equal the starting 100 for determining the half, I believe, says Clegatron. Maths so far over my head. Only a few metres further down the passage, you see another closed door in the left-hand wall. Putting your ear to the door, you listen intently but can hear nothing. Who do we know whose name begins with the letter X? What does X mean in this adventure? If you wish to open the door, please type door into the chat. If you'd rather keep walking north, please type north into the chat. And I'm just going to quickly check. Opens into a large room. Turn to 381. Look at this little cute rat baby on the right hand page. The door opens into a large room. Oh, this looks like a free sword maybe, and I can see a parchment scroll in the hand of this unfortunate chap. You look around the room and see nothing of interest apart from an alcove in the west wall and a stone chair in the middle of the room. Sitting in this chair is the skeleton of an armed warrior, possibly a contestant from years gone by. The skeletal fingers of its right hand are gripped around a piece of parchment. Now, X could mean two things. It could mean X marks the spot and he's holding a treasure map. It could almost, yeah, Jack says X, Elon Musk's dungeon. X could also mean, as Robbie says, don't enter, you're going to die. Dom Elf Kicker, there are no Oompa Loompas in my chocolate cupboard, sadly. So, if you wish to take the parchment, please type scroll, I guess, in the chat. If you would rather walk over to the alcove, please type alcove. So, write alcove or scroll. It's up to you. Sorry, there's always a little pause after I give the option because I think we're lagging by 20 minutes. And I don't know how to ever sort that out really, but we'll figure it out one day. Scroll, scroll. Callum, Neil and Robbie, Valeus and Dom and Thomas all want to scroll. Dom Elf, who is that? Robbie says bookmark. We've got a screen full of scrolls, ladies and gentlemen. And gentle friends, let's look at the scroll. Oh, touching the parchment has precisely the effect you'd feared. Had we feared it? The skeleton lurches forward and rising from its chair, raises its sword to strike you. Lunging sideways, you draw your sword to defend yourself. You must fight. Okay, we have stamina 22 and skill 11. This should be an easy match. She said cheating. We hit. The first hit is successful. Oh. As is our second. Such a little cheat. Yes. Yay. You are triumphant. Excellent. Such a little cheat. If you win, turn to 71. We did win, with nary a drop of blood spilt. Once again you reach for the parchment, only this time it's lying amidst a pile of broken bones because we crushed the skeleton. Unfolding it, you see a map of a room with a drawing of a hideous creature inside it. Beneath the monster is a rhyme which reads, "Should you meet the manticore, of its tail beware. Shield yourself against the spikes flying through the air." You fold the piece of parchment and put it in your backpack. Repeating the rhyme over to yourself, you walk across to the alcove. Dom says, "You have toilet paper, lol." At the back of the alcove are some steps leading down to a cellar. Cobwebs brush your face as you descend. The cellar ceiling is quite low and the floor is strewn with rubbish and debris. In the middle of the wall opposite you is an archway which leads into another crystal-lit tunnel. There are large mushrooms growing on the rubbish to your right. If you wish to step through the archway, please type archway into the chat. If you wish to stop to eat some of the mushrooms, please type mushroom into the chat. Neil has said, check the map. Tom says, tips. Oh, Dom says, now you have toilet paper. Let's have a little look at the map. There doesn't seem to be much variance at the moment. I guess it's just encounter after encounter. We've come quite a long way. Jewel-eyed idol, flying guardians, disembodied voice, laughing faces, pit of worms, giant fly, rock grub, large mirror, deep dark pit, ragged old man, X-marked door, chair with skeletons, skeleton warrior, cellar. And it goes on infinitely. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people are saying archway. 1, 2, 3 are saying mushroom. Dom says not mushroom in there. Not mushroom in there. Oh, very good. Okay. MC saying badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom. Okay, so and Caprice is singing Skeleton Warriors. I wish I knew that song. Mushrooms lead to ring wraiths. Thomas, archway. Thomas, you're really shouting this evening. Tom shouted, battle, tips, archway. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for mushrooms, 6 for mushrooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for archway. We're going to need a deciding vote. There are 36 of us in the chat. Come on, people. Snake, a snake. Badger, 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 badger. Where do you find lions? Only in Kenya. Only in Kenya do you find lions. Come on, we need another vote. We're 6 at 6. Archway, says Aztec. Okie dokie. Turn to 35. The tunnel continues west for several hundred meters, finally ending up at some steps leading up to a closed trapdoor. You climb the steps slowly, hearing muffled voices above you. In the dim light, you can see that the trapdoor is not locked. If you wish to knock on the trapdoor, please type trapdoor into the chat. If you wish to burst through the trapdoor with your sword, let's change this. If you wish to knock on the trapdoor, please write knock in the chat. If you wish to burst through the trapdoor with your sword drawn, please type sword. What will we do? What will we do? Trapdoor, trapdoor, don't you open that trapdoor. If we're singing old theme songs. Trapdoor, trapdoor, sword. Trapdoor means knock. So 1, 2, 3, 4 for knock. 5, 6. Knockers, it's always polite, says MC Fisher. And we're nothing if not extremely polite. We've had our Well Inspector customer services training. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people say to knock. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. 7 people say sword. It's another tie. So that's 14 of us out of 36. So whoever types next is what we will choose to do. Thank you, Peter and Will Cat. Knock to open the magic lock, says Caprice. Well, seeing you said so nicely with a rhyme, let's try that. Oh, God. You hear footsteps and suddenly the trapdoor is thrown back. For a few seconds you are completely blinded by the bright light from the room above, and you do not see the goblin thrusting his spear downwards or hear his sadistic laughter as the point pierces your neck. Your adventure ends here on the stone steps of this tunnel. Curses! Jack says, is this just a well with a lid? Gosh darn it, let's head back. So it looks like what we should have done is use our sword. So let's do that. Let's burst through the trapdoor with our sword brandished, and well done everyone in the chat who was so suspicious as to suggest that in the first place. You were correct, and let's see what happens when we do that. You throw the trapdoor open and run up the steps into a bright lantern-lit room. 2 goblins are sharpening their short swords on the stone set in the middle of the floor. You catch them momentarily off guard, but they quickly recover, and both rush forwards to attack you. You must fight! Okay, let's go! There goes the element of surprise, says Dom. Let's kick some goblins, Dom Elf Kicker. Ooh, double 6. Smash. A 6. Bash. First goblin. Dead. You have defeated the first goblin. Now you must face second goblin. Oh gosh. 19 versus 12. We smite the goblin. 19 versus 12. The goblin is cleft in twain. 12. 18. That was 2 12s. We disinter and destroy the second goblin. We are triumphant. Hurrah. Excellent. Yay. Not that I like killing, but it's good when we win. And after all, I am wearing my Emperor's Children Save Fulgrim merch this evening. So maybe it's making me a little bit evil. Very dangerous becoming an Emperor's Children fan. Stay away from that trapdoor, says my salad days. Because there's something down there. Buck, feed me. We kill the goblins. The only furniture in the goblins' room are a table, 2 chairs, and a cupboard on the wall. There are 2 closed doors, one in the west wall and the other in the north wall. Will you open the cupboard? Please type cupboard in the chat. Open the west door. Please type west into the chat. Or open the north door. Please type north in the chat. Yeah, Neil, that was a great fight. I think our stats are so much better in this Death Trap dungeon than City of Thieves. Pre-heresy Emperor's Children, I hope, says Valeus. Yeah, I think we're Emperor's Children around the events of the novel Fulgrim. So yeah, around that time. Pre but almost heresy. Cupboard, 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 bucket. Cupboard, cupboard, cupboard. I have a screen full of cupboards, friends. Shall we go for the cupboard? What do we rec? Open the cupboard. Oh, the cupboard contains a wooden mallet and 10 iron spikes, which you put in your backpack while wondering which door to open. Okay. Jen has entered the chat. Welcome, Jen. I wondered where you were. We just need Gary and then we're pretty full competence. Who else? Fat Rascal is not here. Dartharus is here. I really want Sergei to come so he knows I can pronounce his name correctly. Okay, so do we wish to go west or north? Please make your choices known in the chat now and we will follow your directions. Of course we will. Of course we will. That is our job, we know. Do we want to go north? Should we go west now? And if so, who'll kill us? Who'll kill us? I just want to stay alive. Pre-poop painting Emperor's Children. Robbie, I thought you were like, before my poo, I'm going to paint some Emperor's Children. But you were saying pre-poop painting. Chill with Tarvitz, lovely. Chill with Lucius, Yeah, absolutely. Pre-poo painting shenanigans and pre-noise marines and crab-handed ladies. Okay, let's count our directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people are saying north, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people are saying west. It's another tie. Whoever types north or west next is in control of the game. Jen says, blame it on football, watching a long depressing YouTube video, then watching some comedy to lighten the mood. And now you're here. Welcome. Dartharus only just sloped in, been putting a small person to bed. Oh, sweet dreams. Robbie, the poo painting is not my favourite moment in the book, says Salad Days. Pete Dyer says, go west, life is hopefully peaceful there. I will bookmark and we will go west. Thank you very much, Pete Dyer. Your name does make me worry a bit, but let's see what happens. The door opens into another tunnel. Walking west, you soon arrive at a door in the north wall. Do we wish to open the door or continue west? Once again, it's please write door in the chat or west in the chat. And yes, Dom Elfkicker, the west is the best. The blue bus is calling us. We must do as Jim Morrison instructs. The Lizard King has said the west is the best. Get here and he'll do the rest. It's times like this I feel a little bit... People might think I'm losing my mind. I think I'm feeling a little bit freer because I'm in the flat on my own now and I can be a little bit silly. Door, west. I almost typed worth to be awkward, says Jen. Jen, being awkward, never. Door. I'm so laggy this evening, says Callum. Simro Dave, welcome. Everyone's coming. Hi, Mira and chat. Door, door, door. West, door time. West, open. Cupboard, door, door. Door, door, door has won the day. Let's open it up. What do you say? Oh. What's this? A skeleton with 2 diamonds in its eyes, but also arrows on the left and a couple of bowling balls on this very weird stand. Very strange. Let's read the descript. The door opens into a small room in which there is a human skull with jewelled eyes resting on top of a marble plinth. Luckily, I'm into Warhammer, so I'm not scared of skulls at all. Like, if you don't see a skull, have you even got out of bed this morning? A row of loaded crossbows is fixed to the left-hand wall, and 2 small wooden balls lie on the floor just inside the door. Ooh. Will you walk into the room and pick up the skull? If so, please type skull in the chat. If you throw a wooden ball at the skull from the doorway, please write throw in the chat. If you close the door and continue west, taking the wooden balls with you, please write take the balls in the chat. This is a very bizarre choice. I'm going to take the opportunity to have a look at the map quickly. So skull, throw, or take the balls. The choice is yours. So we had a cellar, closed trapdoor, goblins, and now a jewel-eyed skull. This is a pretty... I'm really enjoying this adventure. Throw, 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 throw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people are saying throw it. Callum says skull, because Callum is hardcore. Jack says throw. Nick the ball, say Simro and MC Fisher. Throw, says Moomin. Chat is super weird, laggy today. Oh, I'm sorry, Salad. I don't know how to rectify that. I could turn my Wi-Fi off and try and go onto the cable. I just would be scared to lose connection. Is everybody lagging? let's have a look and see what we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for throw, 1 for skull, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for take the ball. So I think throw is 1 out. So let's try. A salad's written door. Lol, salad. Okay, throw a wooden ball at the skull from the doorway. You take aim and hurl the wooden ball at the skull. Test your skill. Okay, I'm going to bookmark because I feel we might need to cheat. We might need to do some cheating. The lag seems more noticeable this evening, Callum says. I keep having to increase the playback speed to catch up. That's a really good tip, Callum. I've never thought of doing that. That's really clever. Jen says, I did briefly, but I think it's a problem on my end. Robbie says, yeah, problems. Oof. Well, we've only got 15 minutes to go if we finish at 9. So I hope you can hang on here with us. We might not finish at 9. We might chat or something. Test your skill. Let us roll the dice. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, you deftly passed the skill check. You needed a skill score of 11 or below and rolled a skill score of 2, which is excellent. Welcome, Dr. Jiff. Lovely to have you in the chat. If you rolled below your skill, turn to 273. The wooden ball smashes into the skull, knocking it off the plinth and onto the floor. Much to your surprise, the crossbows do not release their deadly bolts. You step into the room cautiously and pick the skull up off the floor. You recognise the yellow jewelled eyes as topaz and eagerly pluck them from their sockets. Ew, gross! You put them in the backpack, wondering whether or not a trap still awaits you in the room. Will we get down on all fours and crawl out of the room holding the skull? There is no shame in this. We are web inspectors, we crawl. If you'd like that option, please type crawl into the chat. Or would we replace the skill on the plinth before leaving the room, Indiana Jones style? So please type crawl or replace into the chat and we will figure it out. Salad days, you're lucky, Jiff. And then shout to all of us, take the balls. Salad, you are a little laggy. Callum, I think if you just saw crawl, you're quite up to date. Crawl, crawl, crawl. Phil Collins would like to replace. Everybody else seems to be down with the crawling option. Do you all know something I don't? Indiana Jones skills, says Thomas. Dom says replace. Nick says crawl. Welcome, Nick. Nick Butler, who is the naughty chappie who shouted out, "Oi, Suggs!" at salute, made her turn around and come over to have a hug and chat with me and have my photo taken. Welcome to the chat, Nick Butler. You little catalyst. It was so lovely to meet Louise. She was so nice. We had the bestest, I had the bestest time, and it was all down to Nick Butler. So thank you, that man. Let people to know, select live chat. Let people know to let... What are you saying, Nick? I'm not sure what you're saying. Anyway, a lot of people have said to crawl. Mark says, replace, let's be tidy thieves. After we just left that smashed up skeleton, Mark. Crawl, crawl, crawl. I think we're going to crawl, everybody. Let's see what happens. Neil, I thought you meant Suggs from Madness. Amazing. A tickling sensation runs down your spine as you crawl carefully out of the room. Back in the tunnel, you heave a sigh of relief. Throw the skull back into the room. That's not being tidy at all. I'm so sorry, Mark. And slam the door shut. Pleased with your good fortune, you set off west once again. Nick, I'm the distant cousin to my uncle Jordan Sorcery, and it's lovely to meet you too. Glad to make it happen. Nick says, some people lag because they are on top chat. Oh, so Nick's saying set your chat to live chat rather than top chat. And Thomas says, I see more chat now. Yay, Thomas! Just to say, my uncle, Jordan Sorcery, recently interviewed Kim Newman, who wrote classic Warhammer fantasy novels under the name Jack Yeovil. So if you're a fan of Kim Newman, aka Jack Yeovil, check out Uncle Jordan Sorceries channel. We don't get to keep the skull, says Callum. I know, sad times. It's my salad days. Darthus, how do I know what chat I'm on? Good question. I hope someone can help you with that question. We go west once again. Oh gosh, look at this! What a great illustration. We have like a lady with 4 faces on one head. And is this a harpy? And talons, claws, and a skeleton. Another skeleton! The tunnel takes a sharp right, and you find yourself in a sort of gallery lined with mirrors for some 20 metres. A human skeleton appears to be pulled halfway through a mirror along the right-hand wall. Suddenly, a grotesque being with 4 arms and 4 screaming faces emerges from the mirror, barring your way ahead. It walks slowly towards you, each arm outstretched to grab you. It is a mirror demon from another dimensional plane come to take your spirit. Wow, what a great monster. This is absolutely terrifying. What a fantastic fantasy monster concept. Favourite monster of our whole fighting fantasy missions. Wow, this is what we come here for. Right, what's going to happen? Oh no, if you are wearing a ring of wishes, you could make a wish. We are not. Where would you even get that? You could try to smash the mirrors, or we could take the direct approach and attack the mirror demon with our sword. Will we die because we don't have a ring of wishes? I think we should try... Well, it's not up to me, it's up to you. If you would like to smash the mirrors, please type smash into the chat. If you would like to confront the demon the conventional way, please type sword into the chat. Wow, 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 wow. I've heard of being two-faced, but this is ridiculous. But amazing, Valius. Looks like a graphic equalizer can switch from top comments to all messages. Nick Butler, 4 arms. Can you imagine the deodorant usage? Nick's got a Scottish accent, but I'm not feeling brave enough to do that. 43 in chat. Yay, welcome everybody. Please like and subscribe to join in our adventure. Rudy can't fail. Welcome. Smash. Smashy smashy, says Darthrus. Smash. Hulk smash. Smash. Hulk smash. Smash. Bookmark, says Jack. Thank you, Jack. Attack. Sword. Smash. 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 We will bookmark and then we will smash. We'll smash this place right up. Okay. You swing your sword against the mirror with all your might, but to no effect. The mirror does not break and the mirror demon keeps advancing. If you wish to try and smash the mirror again, please type smash into the chat again. If you would rather attack the mirror demon instead, please type sword in the chat. I feel like there's something in it giving us the same choice twice, but it's not up to me, it's up to you. Are we going to try and smash, or are we going to try the sword? Callum, smash harder! Smash harder! While we're discussing what we'll do, please, if you haven't liked and subscribed already, please do so. I'm so close to 8,000 subscribers, and if I get to 10,000 subscribers, I have to read the Night Lords, and yeah, it'd be very cool if you could like and subscribe. Smash harder, smash again, for mash get smash, says Neil. Smash. Thomas, smash, smash. Philip and Nick say sword, but Peter, Dom, and Dr. Jiff and... Hey, it's Sir Guy. Sir Guy, welcome to the chat. How are you? Sir Guy says sword. Darthus. Oh, I thought we were playing smash or pass. Smash, sword, smash, still smash. Smash again. Throw that fake magic potato. Okay. Smash says Mark Hayward. Sergey, did you hear I pronounced your name correctly? Haven't had smashed potatoes for about 30 years. Mash makes smash. We're immortal. You only die twice. You only die twice. I just lost a viewer when I sang then. So let's get on with it. Let's smash this mirror. They probably tuned in and I was going smash, 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 smash. The mirror demon is almost on top of you. When summoning all of your strength, you strike one final blow against the mirror with your sword. Test your skill. Bookmark, bookmark, bookmark. Oakley dokley. 6. You deftly passed the skill check. You needed a skill score of 11 or below, and you rolled a skill score of 6. Excellent! Hooray! Wow, painting crocodiles today, and you are correct. Yay! Finally, Sergey, like after 12 times. Jen says, we all know the saying, if at first you don't succeed, do the same thing again. It will totally work this time. Jack, we'll peel her with our little sword. Wow. Wow, Jackdaw. Nick Butler, you die trying or you try tie-dyeing. My Salad Days says, yep, smash. Okay, so we've rolled beneath our skill. The mirror shatters, sending fragments of glass flying everywhere. The mirror demon's 4 faces cry out in agony and cracks appear all over them. Then they too shatter and fall to the floor in a pile of broken glass. Unfortunately, you cut your sword arm badly while smashing the mirror. Although your strength is unaffected, your weapon skill is diminished. Oof. You lose 2 skill points before continuing your journey north. Okay. Yeah, Jack, that was well Emperor's Children. You're so on theme. And it is Emperor's Children t-shirt night. Save Fulgrim. And what I mean by that is that, who is it who knows? Horace knows, spoilers, that there's a demon in Fulgrim and doesn't do anything about it. And you'd think he would be able to help his little brother. Very annoying. Anyway, let's journey north. Ooh. What is this? It's a bunch of... What is it? What is this? Some shrunken heads at the top of the screen? And 2 staircases. And a shield? In front of you are 2 flights of stone steps separated by a banister of rat skulls. Oh, that's what they are, rat skulls. Lovely. You may climb either the left-hand flight of the steps or the right-hand flight. What will we do? Well, you decide. Please do drop into the chat what you would like to do. Left or right, let us know. Smoosh, says My Salad Days. Well, that's torn it. Animal skulls. Yes, you were right, Valeus. Little baby rat skulls. Having said that, if we come into a room with that amount of live rats, that would have been horrific. Take the Stanner stair lift, says Nick. If only. Are the heads different above each door? The left door seems to have an old man with a beard, and the right door seems to have a character with long black hair. Both got spikes through their heads. Robbie said do a bookmark. Dom says the interior designer has a skull fetish. I know, we've seen so many skulls and skeletons. This is definitely the most ratios of skulls, bones, skeletons in any that we've played. Left, right, 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 left, left, right, left, 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 left. Left, I'm a bit anti-Tory at the mo. How much stamina do we currently have, asks Neil. That's a great question. We're not doing badly. We've got 22 stamina. We've got 9 skill and 8 luck. So I think we'll be okay. It looks like we're going to go left. Let's see what happens when we go left. Treading carefully, you slowly make your way up the steps. You soon reach the top without mishap. You continue along the new tunnel. What will we find in the new tunnel? Well, I think we'll have to wait and find out next week. Cliffhanger. Wow, that was a bit exciting. I've actually gone back to my main screen, and yeah, I can see my chat on the main screen is mega slow. Jen says, I think the Skaven might have taken a wrong turn somewhere. Nick says, no matter what we do, we need to take steps. And it's a step to the left and just a jump to the right. Very good. Wait, where did we leave Mishap? Who's Mishap? So I hope everybody has enjoyed our streaming session this evening. Once again, I was really feeling very nervous. My Sunday scary thoughts were coming in. I've been so up and down, I'm just dreading. I really don't want to go back into that acute anxiety that I had last weekend. I'm praying these pills will work. I am on day 15 or 16 of taking these pills. I'm really hopeful. Yeah, it is horrible. I've been really enjoying reading the Tales of Heresy. So at the moment, Ian and I are planning to look at Mechanicum and Tales of the Heresy, and also a new Games Workshop book that came out recently that got sent to us to have a look at by the author, which I'm really excited about. And that is going to be called Death Worlder by Victoria Hayward. So Ian and I will be discussing Tales of Heresy and Mechanicus. If you're in my Mirror Manga book club on Patreon, we are reading Mechanicus together. It's such a great book. It's one of my favourites in the Heresy so far. The last story, there's some great stories in here. You've got Graham McNeil, you've got Dan Abnett, loads of our favourites writing in here. I'm currently reading Scions of the Storm. No, I'm not. That's a complete lie. I'm reading The Voice by James Swallow, which features the sisters who were looking after... do you remember in Flight of the Eisenstein, they get taken prison? The crew of the Eisenstein get taken prison and they're on the moon. And this is the story about the sisters who were looking after them and some of their adventures. So I'm really excited. Yeah, there's loads of great books in here. Historicus Jin has put some notes around some famous stories that happen in here. Yeah, oh, thank you, Nick. Lovely to see you. Yeah, so let me know what you're all reading, and like hopefully I'll see you again soon. I am interviewing Chris Raitt, the author of Valor, on Saturday, and I'm hoping to catch up with Graham McNeil about Mechanicus hopefully this week or next week. So hopefully I just want to be normal and stay normal and level. Let's see what happens. Peter says, thank you. I really enjoy the fighting fantasy games. Very nostalgic. Thank you so much. Thanks, Robbie. Hopefully I'll keep doing okay. Dom says, use the litany against fear. Fear is the mind killer. Sergey says, oh, it was a good reminder to take my pill. Yes, don't forget. Thomas was there the day Horus slew the Emperor. Everyone says that. It's like, was everybody at Woodstock? Jim is epic. Jim is epic. I wasn't into the Mechanicus. Skipped Mechanicum, decided to go back to it. It was incredible and I respected the Mechanicus so much more after. Isn't it great? It's a great novel. Good night, Robbie. Have a lovely sleep and I hope you have a nice early morning. Jen, I was going to jokingly call them the Silent Sisters. Then I remembered that's literally one of their names. Nick, currently audio booking End and the Death and Jen Williams' Talon Sister. Thank you. Oh, good books, Nick. No spoilers. I'm far, far, far from the End and the Death. Jim says The Last Church is in that anthology too. Nearly all prequel shorts. I know, I'm loving them. Okay. Well, it is the end of the night and really, really good to see you all. Please all send me good vibes and just spare a thought. Like if you are having a quiet moment, think, maybe Mira's feeling anxious. I'm just going to send her some good vibes. Thank you all so much for keeping me company on these Sunday evenings. I'm going to try and get to bed for 10 and do a new sleep schedule, do some meditation and try and center myself. Thank you all for being amazing. I'm so lucky. Last shout out for the Safe Fulgrim t-shirt. Yeah, and have a lovely evening, everybody. Good night. As a Mechanicus collector, I'm always happy to hear that people read about them, Sergey. Good, good, good. Nick, also still feel your T needed to say Erebus under an asterisk. No, never wearing anything with that man's name on it. Many thanks for the fun. Ciao for now. Peace, Thomas. Sending good vibes. Have a lovely evening, everybody. Good night, and see you all next time. Good night, Jack. Good night, Jen. I look forward to your weekly message. Hugs, good vibes, all the cutest kittens. Insert other helpful things here. Take care, Polar Bear. See you soon, Macaroon. Oh. Goodbye, everybody. Good night, Callum.